All right, welcome everybody. This is the Brad and Squeeze show. With Squeeze. He does show up, ladies and gentlemen. He is a little tardy this morning. I don't know what happened overnight that would make him tardy, but he is here.
Last night was a blur.
Last night is I got to talk to you about last night. About last night, by the way.
Blur.
You got to turn the microphone on so people can hear about your last night. It's a blur. It's a blur. Like, he just walks in smiling, little Nicky. That's all he does is just smile.
It was a blur.
It's just one big.
I don't remember anything.
Do you remember me showing up to have dinner with you at 6 o'clock or 6:30 after?
Yeah, I remember.
You remember?
I don't remember anything after that.
He started drinking. I think at 4 he left the office.
You left 4 in the morning?
No, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He left the office and said, I think I'm going to go for lunch. And I said, it's a little late for lunch. And he goes, well, come meet me. I go, I can't. I got
Nice
work.
for you to have water there for yourself.
Well, I didn't know. So get him a glass, little Nicky. I'll pour him a little water if he's thirsty. Look who's here. Also, everybody
Nice
shows up
jacket.
late. Everybody comes late. It's amazing. Giselle shows up. Lucky, you know what everybody's lucky about?
What?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Did you just see he just put on broken glasses?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with him?
It was that kind of
What
night.
What's wrong with this guy? So, the only person who's on time, who has responsibility in this entire group, there's little Nicky had responsibility,
I was here. I was in my office.
and Brad, the lawyer,
I was in
has
my office.
responsibility.
I was in my office.
Squeeze.
I was in my office.
No responsibility late. Giselle, no responsibility late. SMG doesn't even show up today.
What
no
is it? What is it with SMG?
No responsibility for SMG whatsoever.
I'm covering SMG this morning.
You are
Good morning,
covering-
everybody.
You are covering SMG. What do you mean you're covering SMG this morning?
I'm covering for him.
You're covering for him.
Yes,
Got it.
yes,
Got it.
yes.
Got it. All right. So this is the Brad and Squeeze show. Squeeze has broken glasses. SMG is missing. Squeeze shows up late. Giselle shows up late.
What happened last
Little
morning?
Nicky-
Good morning.
Little Nicky
Always on time.
on time, ready to go.
I hate late people.
I hate
What
late
happened
people
last
too.
night?
Brad, we're not talking about last night.
I
Brad,
hate people too.
What happened last night?
Brad shows up on time, and we're ready to take your immigration
leave me
questions.
last night?
I did leave you last night.
Why?
Because I have a radio show to do in the morning, and I have law to do after the radio show.
We're both here.
And I have another radio show to do after 12 o'clock. And then I have more law to do after 12,
Yes.
after the radio show. So everybody who is relying on Brad, the attorney, as well as Brad, who answers legal questions on the radio, needs Brad sane, well-rested, hydrated, which is why little Nicky got me a water.
How nice of you.
Very nice of her.
I don't know.
So I am.
I don't like you anymore.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I am hydrated. I am rested. I don't go out till 5 in the morning and then expect people to rely on me the next day. That's not how I operate. So I had to leave.
Why does your voice sound like that then?
Because I was.
Why are you red-eyed?
Well, I'm not red-eyed, but I was. My voice sounds like that because I was yelling at my kids this morning. But that's a whole other story. Yes, but that's a whole other story. But we're ready to go, Squeeze. And there I am on Periscope, and there you are on Periscope, and there I am on YouTube. Marissa, good morning. American Chan Guy Engineering. I don't even understand what that means. He's just making some
All I know last night was a
crazy
blur.
statements. And
What happened to dinner last night? I don't even know what happened afterwards.
what happened afterwards? You left and came back. That's what happened.
I left
Squeeze left. We were out. We started out at dinner.
Here we go.
Okay, we started out dinner. And by the way, we're going to get to your legal questions. And Elizabeth's been waiting.
Yeah.
We got about
Elizabeth,
30
stand by. We're just trying to get a few more calls by
about-
people calling 1-800-LawLink, 1-800-529-5465.
All right, we have about 30 seconds, and then we're going to go. But while we're waiting for people to call at 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465.
I left and I came back. You left me.
I didn't leave you. We went to dinner, Squeeze and I. Well, Squeeze went to dinner at 4. And then he calls me after work. He's like, "What are you doing?" I go, "Nothing." He goes, "Come over and join me and have a drink." And it was like closer to 7 now. And he's already 3 drinks into his 4 o'clock meal. And then from there, we met Paul Hirsch and David Moreno.
Oh,
Two
very
attorneys.
nice,
At
very
two
nice.
attorneys.
Yes.
You know how that party went.
I can just imagine.
At a charity event. We left, Squeeze left the charity event.
No. I left my phone in a cab.
Yeah, he did leave a phone in the cab, but we got it
Wow,
back.
the new one, Squeeze?
Yes, yeah.
The one with the eyes?
But the
And I got it back.
But the
very nice.
the cab driver was nice enough. We tracked the cab driver down, thanks to Brad Bernstein. And once again, Brad
That
Bernstein
saves
to
the
the
day.
rescue. I tracked the cab driver down, so that ruined about an hour of our night tracking down Squeeze's phone. But then we got it, and then we got to the charity event, which was very nice. It was for helping a school children in Africa who are less fortunate. So it was a very nice charity event, and we had a good time, but it was also for a very good cause.
Right.
And then Squeeze decides he's not done for the evening. You know, Paul Hirsch is a normal human being. He's like, okay, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going home. David Moreno, he's a normal human being. He's like, okay, I'm going to go home. I got work to do. So he's like, Brad, come out. I go, come on. I got,
Got work in the morning.
Got work in the morning. So, just for a little bit. So then we go out.
I'm here.
And we're in the meatpacking district. We end up in the meatpacking district. And you know what happens there, right? So,
Not just there, many places.
Many places. And
I don't know.
and then Squeeze leaves me with a group of people he introduces me to, which was very nice of him. And it's about 1 a.m. I look around and I go, no Squeeze. So I call him. I don't know if he's alive, if he's dead. He just left. He doesn't even say goodbye. And then he's like, oh, I left, but if you want me to come back, I'll come back. And I'm like, what?
What?
And then I'm like, don't worry, I'm leaving soon. And as I'm leaving, he's walking back into the club at 2:30 in the morning.
So he came back.
He came back.
Aw.
I don't know if he went home to sleep for an hour, and then he comes back. I don't understand how that all worked, but
How do you do that, Squeeze?
yeah, but he came back, and then as he's coming back, I'm leaving. I'm like, I'm
Sayonara.
sorry. Sayonara. I got to be on the radio at 9. I mean, I need at least 5 hours of sleep, right?
Yeah. You got to see, clients. If they come
Listen,
in.
I never leave my friends behind.
You did leave me behind.
No, I did not.
But then you came back.
Look,
All right, let's get to legal questions.
thank you so much, because I was on assignment for a few.
I know you are, and you're apparently still on assignment. 1-800-529-5465. And good morning, Carlene, who's watching on YouTube, watches regularly, and on Facebook at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. Good morning, Jacqueline, Javel, Lisa.
Good morning,
Anthony,
everyone.
Palone, Maxine.
Se habla español.
Sí, buenos
Drama.
días.
By the way, Hyacinth Forster and 2 other people just shared on the Law Office of Spar and Bernstein. I appreciate that. Thank you very much,
And
Hyacinth.
one person shared.
And,
Thank you.
Anthony.
Thank you.
One.
Anthony.
One.
And Lisa
One
and
person
Novalette.
shared.
Good morning. Good morning to everybody. And by the way, Anthony, Philip goes out drinking last night, and it didn't mean just because we were out doesn't mean we were out
No.
drinking.
No.
I was out.
We were out.
Just painting the town red.
We
Dinner.
were not painting.
Not.
Listen. Dinner, charity, party doesn't equate to.
Like we were
Yeah,
obliterated.
we were out.
I was completely.
We're here.
I was completely.
If we were
safe.
really drinking,
I would
there's
not.
no way
I
we'd
would
be
not
here.
be here. Right, right. Although last night you did post on your Instagram. We forgot one part. We came back. We
don't
came
know
back
what-
to the office
My God.
after
At the-
dinner.
Okay.
After dinner, but before the charity event, and Squeeze is like, "Oh, you have this little tequila left in your office. Why don't we finish it?" So then we had a glass of tequila in the in the foam cups, the water cups.
Yes.
And then Squeeze put a picture of that on his Instagram. Thank you very much, Squeeze. 1-800-529-5465. So that was the entire evening. And Dawn Harriet just joined us, so good morning, Dawn, and Dashni Singh, and the whole crew we have a crew that watches on a regular basis. And to the entire crew who watches on Facebook, who watches David Squeeze Annakie on his Facebook, who watches us on YouTube.
Someone says you ought to try white rum.
Who watches us? No, white rum. Forget it. I wouldn't be here. And who watches us on Periscope, and to the whole crew,
Right.
And 1 second.
Remind me not to hang out with you anymore. Your voice changes.
Yeah. And to the
My
whole
voice is still the same.
and to the whole crew. Well, for me, I swear, I'm not even kidding. I was yelling at all my kids this morning. Both of them. They were driving me crazy. And
Were they physical with you this morning?
no, they were not physical. They were just calling, complaining on the phone. And after a while, I'm like, all right, enough.
But that's what
and
kids are for.
yeah, complaints,
Yeah.
and it's always
And your dad.
and it's daddy's
That's
fault,
love.
no matter what.
But that's love.
Yes. So and by the way, and hello to the whole crew on 93.5 FM who listens out there, who
Oh,
are
you remember
in the,
them?
I do remember them, who are in the Ubers and the taxis and the
Highways,
construction
byways,
workers, the highways, the byways,
byways, walkways.
the walkways.
Yeah. Don't slip.
Somebody said to me the other day, why do you drive on a parkway and park on a highway?
Driveway.
And park on a drive. No, you drive
Why
on
do you- why do you-
drive on a.
The
Driveway.
highway.
You park on a driveway and drive on a parkway. And I said, you know what? That's just too complicated for me. So,
I'll tell you what. Let's just
let's
find
go
out what
to
Elizabeth wants and come back. All right, Elizabeth.
Yes,
how are you?
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
We're wonderful.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I have a question. I have been here since 1999.
Right.
I got married. I got married April 25th, 2003, with my husband. But I separated from him in 4 years later, which makes 2007 or 2007, 2008. But anyways, I came here with a visa waiver from Germany, and I've never got my status. I never
Straightened
took
out.
care
You
of my
came here. You
status.
came here on a visa waiver from Germany. You overstayed your
Yes.
time, like millions and millions and tens of millions of people, whatever it is. You were married. Your husband never did anything for you. I assume
No.
you're divorced now, so you still have to figure out a way to get a green card. I mean, that's really how what it boils down to.
Well, sir, I'm not divorced. We're actually still married, but he's living in a different state. He took my daughter. We have a child together. She's 10 years old.
Uh-huh.
After I took care of her as much as I could for 3 years, I let him take her, but nobody has custody of her. He left the state without my consent. I mean, I didn't never say.
Where
okay.
do you see your child?
I see her maybe once a year.
You see her one, and you would like to see her more often, I would assume.
I would like to really have her. It's just my situation. I'm really hopeless.
You're hopeless.
And helpless in this situation.
Okay.
Really. I wanna
Was
get
there
myself-
any abuse in the relationship?
It was a verbal abuse, a lot of verbal abuse going on, and he also had committed adultery.
Mm-hmm.
He had emails coming through and talking to females and going to see them and everything. That's why I left him.
All right.
That's the reason I left him.
Why don't I make this suggestion to you? Okay, because I don't think you want to air all of your dirty laundry to the world, but you can if you choose to. If it makes you feel better, I'm happy to listen. All right, But what I think you should do, okay, is you're not going to get back together with this man. As far as your child is concerned, you would need to go to the state where the child is in, and go into family court to apply for, at least in the beginning, visitation. Perhaps you want some sort of joint custody or something. But you would have to do that in the state in which the child is residing. So if the child is, for example, they're living in Georgia, I have no idea. If they're living in Georgia, you would have to go to Georgia. Okay, you can't do it here in New York. Now, as far as your green card is concerned, if you are in a marriage and it breaks up and you never got your conditional green card, you never got your permanent green card, as far as that marriage is concerned, you're either going to reconcile with your husband, which doesn't sound like it's going to happen.
Nope.
Or alternatively, I'm beginning to hear a lot of stress and anxiety in what's going on and the language you're using and the story you're telling. And that's something that you may want to come in to talk to me about. If there was extreme emotional abuse on the part of your husband, you can certainly try to file, because you are still married to him, because you have to do it within 2 years of a divorce, and you never got divorced. You would have to be able to prove extreme emotional abuse. But if if in fact it was, and I don't know if it was or not until we come and meet and talk more, but if in fact if it was, that would be the other avenue to pursue when a marriage breaks up. It's either going to be one of three. Either you're reconciling, there is some sort of abuse in the relationship, whether it's extreme emotional abuse or physical abuse, or lastly, you're going to end up getting divorced and figure out another way. So I think as far as you are concerned, your problems are not going to be, your problems are not a simple yes and no answer. I'm happy to help everybody with simple yes and no answers on the radio. You have a more complicated, complex, nuanced issue, because we really have to sit down and figure out what, if any, was the extreme emotional abuse here, and if can we pursue that avenue or not. And that's going to be something that we're going to do in person and not to the entire world on a radio. So hold on one second.
Yeah,
if you need
it's been so long, I really not even considering that anymore.
That's
it's been
fine.
Years since I've been separated.
Okay, well, that may very well be the case, and it's not. Really, the answer is not, should I consider this or should I not consider this?
Yeah,
You should consider every possible avenue to get a green card. It's whether or not, these things happened, whether they reached the level of extreme emotional abuse, and then even if it did, are we able to prove it? So that's why you would need to have a consultation. Don't rule out anything. What you should do is, let me rule in what I can do to get a green card, not rule stuff out. So hold on one second, okay? Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. My friend was married to a U.S. citizen, and he got his 2-year. He put in the papers for his 10-year and got an extension that ran out, and he got another stamp in his book. His wife left him, and he still haven't gotten a reply from immigration. He submitted the papers in February 2016. What's the next step?
Needs to get divorced. He and his wife are no longer together. They filed a joint application, it appears, to remove the conditions of his permanent residence. The joint application is based on the fact that he and his wife are residing together in a loving, bona fide marriage. The fact is the wife left him, so the facts have changed since he has filed this application. The Immigration Service will eventually schedule him for an interview. That interview will probably be coming up very shortly. He filed in February 2016. It is now May of 2017. Those interviews come about the 16-month mark from filing. So that interview is going to happen over the summer. When that interview happens, the immigration officer is expecting him and his wife to show up to an interview. Well, his wife left him. Wife's not showing up to the interview. So he's going to show up by himself. When he shows up by himself, he's going to be denied. Why is he going to be denied? Because he filed a joint application with his wife, and there's no wife there.
So what should he do?
So let me finish. Let me finish.
All right.
A lot of times, I answer the questions very quickly, and people get frustrated and say, "I really need to know the answer."
Yeah.
So
Take another 2 hours.
I will take another 2 hours. You're damn right. I'm going to take another 2 hours. You just be quiet and let me answer the questions. And a lot of people get frustrated because I don't answer it, because there's so many people like Squeeze.
Where's my water?
Don't worry about it. There's so many people like Squeeze who want me to get through so many questions, but I was thinking, while Squeeze was late for the
Did it
show
hurt?
today, yes, that maybe instead of taking more questions, we should take less, and I should be more detailed. We'll see if we like that or not. If not, we can go back to the old way. Go get divorced and come in. Okay? All right. So we'll figure it out.
Based on what I heard, she needs to get divorced.
She does, but let me finish why. Let me explain to you why. Relax.
Okay.
Oh my God. So he's going to show up with his wife, Squeeze.
No, he's not.
Okay, without a wife. Correct. Now you got me lost.
No, he's not.
So he's going to show up without a wife, and they're going to say, "Where's the wife? You're denied. You filed with your wife. No wife." So in these situations, if you are to get divorced,
Right?
you can prove it was a real marriage back in the day, and you are now divorced, you can change that case from a joint application to a waiver of the joint application based on a divorce. So the law doesn't require you to stay in an unhappy marriage to keep your green card. The law does not require you to fake what was a happy marriage that is now an unhappy marriage just to get a green card. So there is a way to help this man, but he would need to be divorced. As going back to the bookend of the first caller who called in, whose husband
I'm
left him.
completely lost, by the way, right now.
Why are you lost? Do you understand what's going on, Lily?
I'm
Of
following.
course, you're all gonna say
Okay,
you
well,
understand.
because
I was listening.
you're listening and Squeeze is not listening.
You
So
just wanted to
Lisa,
get to the
Lisa
point. You're not listening.
Montague says, squeeze, stop.
stop. Exactly. Thank you. So thank you, Giselle. So
Everybody's ganging up on me?
yes. So but just as a bookend, little Nikki, who is paying attention.
Yes.
Okay, to the first caller. So people may be saying, wait a second, you told the first caller if she
Exactly.
gets divorced, she can't get a green card,
Right.
but now you've told this
Then
guy
right,
he
right,
can.
he can,
And
right.
and now let
Exactly.
me explain.
That's what I'm getting at.
And now
Work.
and now let me he just wasn't paying attention. But let me explain the difference. In the first caller, she never got a 2-year green card.
Oh.
So because she never got a 2-year green card, she's left with either reconcile or some sort of emotional or physical abuse.
In other words,
This-
she got screwed.
Yes. This person got his 2-year green card. So now that he got his 2-year green card, that gives him an additional option besides show up together, abuse. There's a third option, which is get divorced and prove it was real. You get that. You don't get that option for going from nothing to the 2-year card.
So in other words, he got screwed, but he wasn't royal.
Right. You do get that option going from the 2-year card to the permanent card, and there, my friend. You change glasses. There, my friend.
You just realized that?
Yeah, because I'm really not paying attention to you. I've been
just realized
I've been
that?
talking to the lovely ladies here in the
I
studio.
know. But I got the story. I mean, I
So
fully
there-
understand
there-
what you're
there
saying.
it is. And by the way, there's a lot of empty lines right now, so if people do want to call with their questions, they can
Just
call.
ring.
Just ring? Just ring it.
Yeah.
All right, good job.
1-800-229-5465.
Good job. Good job. Can you imagine Squeeze just comes in? Yeah, just call.
You know how
Okay,
much-
Brad, back to you.
Brad, seriously, do you know how much money I get paid to say the number?
Yes, it makes me sick. Just absolutely.
Just to say a number.
It absolutely makes me
Who's stupid enough to pay me to say a number?
It just absolutely makes me sick. to
I
think
know
about
some
it.
people who say they work, but they really don't
Yeah,
work.
yeah, the big man pays you, right?
Yeah, the
big
big
man.
man. I don't know about him, big, but you
Big,
know.
big man pays you.
Anyway, let's go to Sumda.
Oh my God. Anthony says you need to chill. Hashtag squeeze.
Let's go to Sumda. Sumda. Is it Sumda we're going to?
No, we're going to Peter.
Peter. Let's go to Peter.
Peter,
Good morning, Brad.
Good morning.
good morning.
You sound like us, man. How are you?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. I have a question, right?
Yeah.
I have a cousin who caught up and he get married to his fiance, and he go to work. Put in his papers and stuff. He go to work one day. He come home. The lady packed all his stuff and gone. He tried to call the lady. No answer. He blocked his number now
It happens.
and called the lady. The lady pick up. He talked to her.
Is this you, by the way? Is this who are you talking about yourself?
No, he's speaking hypothetically.
Hypothetical. This may have happened to somebody you know.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, my cousin.
Your cousin. Yes, of course.
Yeah, my
Right.
cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he come home. The lady packed all his stuff, gone, leave him. He put in his papers and stuff. He had his work permit in process. He should receive his work permit soon. But the lady told him he's not showing up to interview, nothing. He trying to call the lady block him, nothing. He can't get no answer, nothing from the lady.
He's got a problem.
Yeah, he have a problem because it seems like I ask her what is the problem. She's
So-
not picking up nothing.
All right, so
nothing.
Cut to the chase,
let
Brad.
me explain something to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's the deal now?
Okay. You can't force somebody to show up to an interview.
You can't force somebody to love you either.
You can't force somebody to love you.
Right.
And if the person is no longer living with you, and you're going to force them to come to an interview, or they're going to as a sign of mercy or whatever you want to say, all right, I'll go.
It's still
The
not.
fact is, you're putting yourself in a worse position than not going at all. And the reason you're putting yourself in a worse position is you're showing up to an interview and saying you're in a bona fide marriage with this woman when in fact
When you're really not.
You're not, because you guys are separated, and
Right.
it's not a marriage that maybe was love at one point in time but is no longer love. And the way that the way the law is written, it says, as long as it was bona fide at the time of marriage, you're entitled to a green card. But that's not how immigration works. The way immigration works is the day you show up to the interview, you better prove you live together or you're denied. Well, and if you don't, and if we actually have proof that you're not living together, we may consider this fraud. So you're actually better off just to be denied than to go in, pretend you're living together
which is not
when
right.
you're not, and now all of a sudden,
You gotta-
not only are you denied, but now they stamped fraud on your name, your application,
And
your A
that
number.
potentially means you may be screwed for a
Yeah,
while.
that's correct.
if not indefinitely.
As we said to the first caller,
Hmm.
again, this is the person who's going from nothing to 2 years.
Hmm.
You're left with 3 options. Reconcile. That doesn't mean that the wife can leave and then you can make up and then she can come back into the house and you can show up together in a bona fide marriage. People fight and leave and come back. That's normal life.
Right.
Even happens to Squeeze, who left and
What?
came back last
was
night.
never married.
I know. I'm
Last
just saying.
night.
Last night you left
Yeah.
and came
Last
back.
night.
Yes. All right. Or there's some sort of abuse situation, whether it's physical or extreme emotional
mentally.
abuse, right? Or guess what? You're going to get divorced and find another way. But the worst thing in the world to do is to show up with a spouse that you do not live in the same house. That's worse than just being denied. Because now you're going to be denied. I'd rather be denied for not showing up than be denied because I'm in a fraudulent marriage.
And you end up in
Yes,
Stokes.
yes.
Yeah, you
I
understand?
Yes. So
In other words, brethren, you need help.
Not showing up because he not getting a hold of her and nothing.
Well, he's not. Well, even if he did get a hold of her, he's not showing
That
up.
cousin of
because-
yours is hung up on that.
Right, but he's not showing up because they haven't reconciled and they're not living together. All right, so it goes beyond that. It goes beyond her answering the telephone. It goes at night. Where does she put her head? On what pillow? Okay, and unless the pillow is next to your cousin, then you guys are not showing up to an interview.
Okay, so
Got
so the best option is not showing up because the lady's not.
I'll tell you
around.
what your best option is.
The best option is
It's
to
to hold on and book an appointment for your cousin.
and let the cousin come in and speak to
Yeah,
me.
very important that
because-
you book that appointment for your
Because
cousin
I am talking about generalities here.
and the cousin.
Okay, when somebody comes in and speaks to me,
The cousin.
Yeah.
cousin, then we find out a lot more.
About the cousin.
And then I say, oh, maybe I changed my mind now
About the cousin.
about the cousin.
Okay.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on
on
one
a
second,
second.
Peter, okay? All right, so
All
he's
right,
gonna
I'm going to
book-
make you book that appointment for that cousin.
He's going to book the appointment for the cousin. By the way, the cousin's name is also Peter.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. All right.
All right.
1-800-529-54. Oh, this is a new emoji coming across on Facebook. A snowflake?
Do you know that they're planning
It's a
on...
flower.
Oh, is that a flower? I thought it was a
By the way,
snowflake.
they're planning on eliminating the
I guess 'cause it's-
languages, and everyone's going to speak in emoji real soon.
I
Seriously.
wouldn't be surprised. Whose phone
Squeeze.
is ringing, Squeeze? Squeeze, you have to put your phone on
Why is my
mute.
phone-
Why? Because you don't put it on Do Not
The cab
Disturb.
driver put it on.
The cab driver did not put it on.
When he gave me about the phone last day, he was smiling. He was like,
I just
Man,
messed
you
with
are
your phone.
lucky.
Right, yeah,
He's like-
because he said, I was looking at the photos to see whose phone this is, and this guy is ridiculous with these photos. All right, 1-800-529-5466.
By the way, thank you.
What?
Thank you for getting my phone back.
You're very welcome. He was very happy. He was very.
I mean, I would be too.
He
The
was
stuff I have in my
He
phone.
was very disturbed. Very, very disturbed.
I was disturbed last night.
And it was ruining my night. So I tracked down, like a good private investigator,
Nice.
the taxi driver. That's pretty good, right?
Took him all in 3 minutes, but you got it done.
I got it done.
You got it done.
I got it done.
Detective Bernstein.
Detective Bernstein. I said, Squeeze, I've got this. And then I turned around and I go, how the hell am I going to find this taxi driver? But then I figured it out. All right, 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Sumuda. Sumuda.
Sumda.
Sumda.
Come on, get.
Yes, sir. How are you?
How are
I want
you?
to ask Brad. I want
I'm
to ask
parched.
Brad a question.
Right, Sumda, where are you
I
from?
want to check
I'm so parched.
on Guyana.
You're from Guyana? Does
Yes,
it
sir.
Sumda sound like it's like one of the parts from The Lion King? A little bit? No? I am Sumda, the king of all the lions. No? What was the king's name?
You watch The Lion King?
Mufasa?
Oh, Mufasa.
Sometimes, yeah.
Is it Mustafa? Or
Mufasa. Mufasa. Okay. Sumda, what's up?
I want to ask a question. I want to travel from New York to Canada. I want to know if I have to get a visa because I'm a green card holder.
Yes. You need to go. Anyone who's not a citizen needs a visa to go everywhere these days.
To Canada?
Yes.
We have to
When
get
did
a
that
visa
start?
from here to Canada.
When Canada started, when the United States started requesting Canadians to get a visa who are residents of Canada to come to the United States.
When was this?
So I have to get a
Years
visa
ago.
if I want to go.
I've been to Canada so many times.
But you're a U.S. citizen.
No, even when I had
But
my green card.
prior to
was
2000,
like 10 years ago.
yeah, 2003, 2004, it kind of changed.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not a Canadian. Maybe it changed back again, and I'm not a Canadian lawyer, but that's what I understand.
Oh,
Yes, I
I
would.
checked, Brad.
Yeah.
I checked online and I didn't saw no request online for the have a visa to go. So that's why I called.
Yeah,
and somebody told me-
I am 90. I'm not a Canadian lawyer, but I'm 99% sure that U.S. citizens don't, but residents do.
Yeah, I have a green card, so
Right,
I
so-
want to travel.
Right,
to,
so unless Guyana, because it goes based on your passport, not
Yeah,
based
the country
on
of your
the
nationality.
country of your nationality. So you're going, when you show your Guyanese passport, if you're a Guyanese
Right.
citizen, does a Guyanese citizen need a visa to go to Canada? If so, then you need a visa.
but I live in New York. I have a
It doesn't
green card,
matter,
so-
I understand that, but you're still a citizen, you're not a citizen of the United States. They'll give you the visa, it's not gonna be a problem, you just gotta go and just do it.
Request
Okay,
one.
so we got to go to Canadian consulate over
Yes,
there.
yeah. I would call them, I
Okay.
would call them up on the phone and double check, but I'm 99% sure.
Okay. Thank you for the question and keep it doing good work.
Yes,
sir.
thank you very
Thank you for the
much.
answer.
Thank you very much.
Sound like you were out with us last
Yes, you're
time, man.
right, Dawn Wright. So not only am I an excellent immigration lawyer, but I'm a very good tracker. I am.
Yeah, you're called GPS.
I am. I am. Do you know when I was in, talking about, what trackers do? Okay, when I was in South Africa, and I went on a safari,
You were
and
tracking lines?
I was tracking lions on a safari. This is what happens. And you're in a Jeep,
You
with
tracking
this
lines.
big dude with a
Right.
gun,
You would be
and
first guy out of there.
And then in the front of the Jeep, there's a guy, they put a seat who's the tracker. So there's the guy who's the guy with the gun to, like a lion jumps into your, he shoots the lion. But then there's a tracker in the front of and he's outside the Jeep and he's sitting on a chair that is attached to the front of the Jeep. And you're going down the dirt
So he's
road.
bait.
He's kind of bait. But the funniest thing with the tracker.
Here, kitty.
But how the tracker works, which is actually it's actually amazing and funny at the same time, is all of a sudden he'll put up his hand and say stop, and he'll find the poop of the lion.
So
and
this
he'll
guy's
go,
tracking doo-doo.
And he's tracking doo-doo. That's
Oh
how they
my
track it. And he'll jump out of the Jeep and he'll smell the doo-doo.
he's get down and smell
he'll
the doo-doo.
he'll be like, this
Yep.
is new doo-doo, this is
This
old
is new
doo-doo.
doo-doo.
I'll figure out which way the lion was doo-dooing and which way to go.
I saw that on Animal Planet.
Yeah,
It's true.
and it's true.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, this guy all day long smells lion poop. And that's what the tracker does.
This guy smells TIHS.
I go, that is some job, but he's very good.
He must get paid well.
He knows.
Smelling doo-doo.
He knows his smells because obviously he got us to the Lions.
Did you videotape that?
All right, 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Marissa. Marissa.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, how are you?
Fine.
Good morning, Marissa.
I have a question. My mom got her green card 2 years ago.
Yes.
She got it from my grandma, who is a citizen. And when she went to the interview, my name came up, but my brother's name didn't came up. And they were asking her if she wanted to pay. This is in Trinidad. They were asking her if she wanted to pay to get my green card. Is that case still outstanding? Or
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 33.
No, it's not. You're well over the age now. And you, under the Child Status Protection Act, you may have been included even after the age of 21, but you have to apply for your green card within 1 year of being eligible to do so. And I would bet $1 million that it's past a year of you being eligible to apply for your green card, and therefore you are now off the case.
Oh, okay.
Are you in Trinidad? Are you calling me from Trinidad?
No, I'm in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
You're in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. All right, so let me tell you what you should do.
AKA Trinidad and
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
yeah. Let me tell you. Okay, so you're in Little Trinidad, right? They don't have like a Little Trinidad, right? Like a Trinidad town, a Chinatown.
All of Brooklyn.
They have Koreatown. They got Chinatown. They got all sorts of different towns, but they don't got Trinidad Town or Little Trinidad or
Do they have
whatever.
Jamaican Town?
No, they don't have that either.
Do they have No, they don't.
No, but what do you do? It's from Bay Ridge, which we will dub now Trini Town. No. Make a
Where she is standing right
from
now.
where you are standing. Yes, make an appointment to come see me. Let's see what we can do for you.
Hold on
okay?
one second,
Hold on
all right?
1 second. All right.
Okay.
All right.
19 minutes before the hour.
Oh, by the way, can
where
you
the
do-
hell is SMG?
He took the day off today.
Was that planned?
Yes, he said he had to. I didn't ask. It made no sense to me the reason why he took off. He said he's graduating on Wednesday.
Oh, I remember that conversation
And
last
He
night.
has
right,
to get ready.
and he needs to get ready for graduation.
Who the hell does that? It sounds
I
like
get
an
it.
exam.
What?
I get it.
You get it?
I get it.
Yeah.
What do you
How?
have to? What do you? You just have to
How?
go get your
You
cap
gotta
and
make
gown.
sure.
I've
No, the
graduated
suit,
several
your
times,
outfit.
and what? Excuse me?
You need to get ready.
You need to get ready.
What are you all talking about?
Times have changed since you guys graduated.
What?
You have to get ready and you have to prepare yourself.
We were just happy to
Make
get
a speech if he's making a
We
speech.
graduated.
You know what? I don't need to prepare. I was like, let me get the hell out of this school. I was thrilled. I'm like, I couldn't wait for the day to come.
When I graduate, I'm taking
I don't
it.
have to look at this teacher anymore. Thank God.
I don't have to kiss any asphalt anymore.
That's right.
That's it.
By the way, everyone's asking for page 21. Can you do that squeeze, please?
Ladies
You
and
have the pleasure
gentlemen,
of page
all I can
21
say
today.
is if you have bad credit, right now, if you don't fix your credit, you will be royally screwed. Because
Why is that?
Because they have changed the guidelines, man, making it tougher for you to get loans, get credit cards, to get a mortgage. It has become very tough, and if you actually don't start repairing your credit, you could potentially be screwed for life. So all I've got to say to people is, hey, no twisting of the arms, but you may want to call this company called USA Credit Repair. I mean, you may want to call them 1-800-USA-7177. That's 1-800
872.
7177. Thank you so much, Little Linky. What is that?
1-800-872-7177. USA Credit Repair.
Okay, that's 1-800-872-7177, especially if your credit score is under 700. All right? I'm not twisting your arm. I'm just saying call those guys. They're not bad guys. They're very good guys, and they want to help you.
Excellent, guys.
Excellent guys.
Excelente.
Yeah.
For our Spanish speakers out there, excelente. That is the hint for Giselle to say something in Spanish. She's not getting it. She's just laughing.
Giselle.
Gracias a todos por sintonizar en nuestra página y mirarnos hoy en vivo en Facebook en el show de Brad y Squeeze.
Isn't it Giselle like
You know, we have no idea what she said. We just assumed she said something nice.
Isn't
Yes,
Giselle,
let's assume we did.
isn't Giselle some kind of animal?
Animal?
Yeah.
No, she's not. She's a beautiful woman.
No.
Oh, no, that's a gazelle. A gazelle, not a
Oh.
Giselle.
Oh my God.
But
She is drunk.
human beings,
Are you drunk?
human beings are animals.
Yes. Are you drunk right now?
More or less.
Yes.
How many?
Excuse me, is Giselle an animal? No, that's a gazelle, Squeeze.
How many mammals are in the
By the way, my Aunt Zelda is not an animal. It's a zebra, Squeeze. Squeeze asked me if my aunt was. I said, no, that's a zebra, not a Zelda.
Oh my goodness.
I think I'm remembering a movie. I'm remembering
Yeah,
a movie.
there's a movie.
There's a movie, right?
Something Zelda.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm there with you.
Nobody's called Zelda anymore. That's a very old-fashioned name.
Just Giselle.
Yeah.
Thanks, Squeeze.
All right.
So USA Credit, here for you today, there for you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
WeFixBadCredit.com, 1-800-872-7177, 1-800-872-7177. You got bad credit. You call them. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good now. 1-800-872-7177.
Says the guy who's got the water.
Yes. All right.
I'm really offended by that. That everybody got you water and they didn't get me water.
Brad brought his own water into the studio this morning.
No, it's you got him water and it's very biased.
It was an oversight.
I did not bring him
it's
water.
Very biased. I mean, why would anyone want to do that? Why would anyone want to get Brad the water and not get me the water?
It was an oversight. Squeeze.
I would get you Red Bull before
Little
I got
Nicky,
you water.
you don't get a black guy any water, Little Nicky.
Because you prefer Red Bull in the
I'm going
morning.
to tell you something.
Little Nicky does get the black guy any water.
Let me tell you something.
What's up with that?
Let me
Little Nicky, are you prejudiced against the black guy?
Let me
not.
explain something to you. Black or white, it doesn't matter to Little Nicky. The only
It
thing
matters. She got you water. She
yes,
get me water.
Because Little Nicky is only prejudiced to green. I'm the one. I am the one who gives her the green.
That is true.
Right?
I see.
Do I give you the green or does Squeeze give you the green?
That explains
Brad
everything.
gives Little Nicky the green, so that's why I have the water. It has
And
nothing to
she
do with
gives me
black
the
or white.
finger.
That's right. All right, Kelly. Kelly,
Hey, hello, good morning.
how are you?
Pleasant good morning, Kelly.
I'm doing good. I got a couple questions for you guys.
Yeah.
First, I want to say big up to all you guys, man. Squeeze, big up yourself. I
Manas.
listen to you
Thank
guys.
you.
Manners are
every
respect
day.
in the vernacular. Is that it?
That is the vernacular.
Yeah, every day,
Yes.
Bridget. I listen to y'all, but no, I have a few questions on my own.
Sure.
I'm living in Italy now at the moment with my wife. She's a U.S. Citizen. I'm a green card holder. We brought my daughter here from Jamaica to live with us permanently.
You're in
And,
Italy? You're calling me from Italy
yeah.
right now?
Nice.
Yeah, right
Nice.
Nice.
now.
Nice. You calling from Italy? Nice.
Right.
Yeah, and so now we're supposed. My wife, she's a DoD sponsor. She works for the government. She
Department of Defense?
works for the Army.
Yes.
And I have my daughter here. She has a green card yet, and we're supposed to go back to the States next year, February. And
Where was your daughter born?
Jamaica. She's Jamaican.
And your wife is a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Was your wife a U.S. citizen when your child was born?
Yes. She's a.
So then if your daughter was born to a mother who is a U.S. citizen outside of the United States, as long as
No, her mom is not a U.S. citizen.
her
Yeah.
mother's not a U.S.
Different
citizen.
parent.
Oh,
Right.
different parent. Oh, my apologies. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So then, you will need to get some sort of visa for her, or start applying for her green card right now.
Right. That's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. If I apply for it, will I obtain that green card before February
Of next year.
next year? Yeah.
Unlikely, but you should start right now because you never know, and it should be your wife filing, not you.
It should be my wife.
Yes,
Okay. Because it will be much faster if she does.
correct, because she's the citizen.
Okay.
Start right now.
Okay.
Start right now.
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
we do in the process. I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
Because I've been listening to y'all and I've
Thank
been
you.
like, I'll be doing my citizen very soon, and I know that if my wife filed for her, she would have to wait till she's at 18 before she would have to file for her own citizenship, right?
No, not true. If your wife files for her, who's the stepmom, she'll get a green card, and then if you become a citizen and she's living in the United States with a
Then
U.S.
what?
citizen father, she would automatically become a citizen through you anyway.
Okay.
Okay? And by the way, the I-130 form now is 15 plus pages. So you may want to hold on.
Up from 12.
Really?
Yes.
Because it was what 12 pages the last.
No, it was
yesterday.
It was 12, but
It was
it
four.
went up. It was 4, then it went to 12, then it went to 50.
No, it's 15
Based on what I
because
heard.
how many pages altogether, Giselle?
12 and 5.
12 and 5.
That's
17.
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
Because I was just on it yesterday, so wow.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's the same form you're looking at, but there's another part to it. All right. So if you need
Okay.
help, hold on. Okay.
And by the way, how is Italy?
Oh man, it's lovely, Virgin. Lovely.
Stop by.
Beautiful.
What's the Ferrari
Yeah,
place?
I thought
Maranello.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say, "Oh, I'm in Italy. The pizza stinks. The pasta's terrible, and they don't.
Oh man, I don't
know how to. They don't know how to make
American
red sauce.
pizza again, man. I swear.
You don't want to see another pizza again in your life, right?
Just go over to the
no,
Ferrari
not
plant and
the
tell him that
American
Squeeze sent
pizza,
you.
no, I swear.
You'll be all right. All right.
All right. Be
You
well.
drive any one of the Ferraris.
Be well. Hold on if you need
All
help.
right.
Hold on. Yeah. Squeeze.
Until it-
He walks into the
until
Ferrari.
you-
Hey, Squeeze says hello. Squeeze says hello. Who? Get out of here. Who? All right. We want to do social media check-in.
Food in Italy though is awesome.
Sick.
It's awesome.
Sick.
It's awesome, meaning great.
Sick.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
when he
understand.
says sick, he means great.
I know.
He understands. They're young, Squeeze. They get the vernacular.
Every time we talk, they're like, "Oh, you guys are from the old school and all of that."
You know what the funniest thing is? Yesterday, Squeeze and I are out to dinner, and some people are texting me, and they're using all these, acronyms, like some of them I know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
LOL.
And some you don't know.
Some are like, I have no idea. So I go, Squeeze, I go, what does this mean? He goes, I don't know, Google it.
It was true. That was very true.
What was it?
I don't remember, but it was
Something about
but it was like 3 in a row, and I'm like, all 3, we have no idea.
what you're talking about.
What you're talking about, right.
Anyway, next.
All right. I know the LOL, TMI.
GWL.
WTF.
Right.
BRB.
What
BRB.
What is that?
BRB?
Be right back.
Be right back. Oh yes, I know
Oh,
that
Brad.
one. Okay. Right.
What else?
TTYL. No, you don't know. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Yeah. Okay.
I get it in context when I
Okay.
You know which one I give up people a lot and they don't even get it?
what?
GFYS.
He's coming up with that one.
No, seriously, people don't get it.
GFY?
Right. Yeah.
GFYS.
Go to the Ferrari store and say, go Ferrari yourself, right?
Ferrari yourself.
Go Ferrari yourself.
Oh, my God.
Please go Ferrari yourself right now, okay?
I do that one to people a lot, and they're like, "Okay, thanks." And I'm like, "You don't even know what it means."
Yes. I was like, oh, wow, appreciate it, thanks. Oh, my God.
Anyway, it works.
It does, apparently.
All right, next.
All right. Are we doing
wanna-
social media check-in, or you want to take
I
more
have a
calls?
few
Hold on.
questions here.
Okay, so let's do
Okay,
some
good.
social media check-in.
Invisible SMG.
And Homa.
And by the way, Elaine McDonald Germain, she gets it. Do you know what she gets?
Is it Germain or German?
German.
German.
Yeah, she says
She gets it. She's watching both of us
she
because
got-
she's on my page
yeah,
too.
Yeah, she says.
What's up with
she
everybody
says-
doing both?
Well, they're smart. She says because it's 2 different cameras. She says share. She gets it.
Yes.
Yeah, she gets it. Elaine gets it. Elaine McDonald,
Right.
German, gets it.
Right. And by the way, TC Avni Bazbug,
Her?
is that the name?
Raggy?
TC
What?
Avni Bazbug. TC Avni Bazbug shared. So thank you, TC.
Thank
you.
you.
Yes. And we appreciate it because that's how we spread our word.
By the way, Wendy
Yeah.
Brown said that she did call on Wednesday to have her husband's credit fixed.
Thank you,
So
Wendy.
Wendy,
Nice.
Thank you.
you're
Nice.
up. You're up. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. You gotta say like no, you gotta say like nice. You gotta say like you weren't out last night. Nice.
I'm a little nasally.
What?
A little nasally this morning. It's not from being out. I shook a lot of hands last night, and I think maybe one of the hands
You
that
picked
I
up
shook
something?
maybe had a cold
Better get that
virus.
checked out, man.
Germ.
Had a
Brad,
germ on it.
Brad,
Because now I'm
Brad,
starting
you better
to-
get that checked out.
I will get it checked out. I will get it checked out.
Can't let you in the studio.
Can't
with
let me
that.
in the
Yeah,
studio
you
with
That is
that.
better
correct,
get that
Brad.
checked out, man.
Yeah,
You better get that checked
yeah,
out.
little Nicky.
That's gonna be talk right now.
Get
Better
that checked out. Yeah, that black thing on your lip.
You know what I'm trying to say,
Oh,
boy?
boy.
Yesterday you had that black thing on your
I had
lip.
that black thing on
You
my
better
lip.
Get that
I did get
man.
checked out. It's gone now, right? I got it checked out. The doctor goes, "Whoa!" I go. Can you imagine? You go to a doctor. He goes, "Whoa!" I go, "What does that mean?" He goes, "Don't worry. I used to say whoa."
You know what's the worst? Hold on. Everybody in this room and out there can relate to this one.
Yeah.
When you go for that HIV/AIDS test, and the doctor says, "You need to come in to see me," I am serious. And
Yeah.
then,
Right. By the way, this guy.
you're
by the
going
way,
into
this
your
guy-
word.
I'm on a radio
and
show
the
right
doctor
now.
calls you in his office and he's like,
Yeah. The guy. Some
We need
guy.
to talk.
By the way, Avni.
like, by the way, you're
My buddy from
negative
last night was
butts.
calling me. Yeah.
I'm like, what? You put me through all of this? I want to so strangle the doctor.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah. So,
what's up with you on the pocket squares?
what's wrong with it?
I like this pocket square.
I-
It looks
I
nice
do
with
too.
the
I do
with
too.
the color of your jacket.
Do you guys work for this guy?
Color of my eyes.
Thank God I don't work for him, man.
I went for breakfast this morning, and the waitress says the pocket square looks very good with my eyes. I said, "Thank you."
That's a pickup line, Brad. Come on.
I thought,
That did you
I
understand?
thought she would just wanted a nice tip for my omelet.
You guys want to?
I said,
Hold
I
on.
really thought she just
I'm
wanted
going to tell you guys
nice tip for
something
my
right now.
omelet. What?
I swear to God, it's the truth, and I'm not lying. Some guy tried to pick up Brad at a restaurant recently
The fact that you had to say
I
that it
swear to
is
God.
not, it's not a lie.
because he will probably try to deny it.
He doesn't even remember. Look.
Oh, no, those are things he won't forget.
And then he had to disclaim that he's not on that team. Not that there's anything wrong with what he said, but he's not on that team.
Okay, all right. So let me just say exactly what happened. Okay, I'm sitting at a bar, and I'm not going to say what place I'm at, and the bartender talks to me. So I talk back to the bartender like a normal person. Did I know that the bartender is not on my team? He's on a different team. And then I find out from the waitress later that the bartender likes me. How would I know this?
Oh, my
Guy
God.
serving me a drink. I'm sitting
True
there talking
story.
to him. How would I
story.
know, right?
True story.
I don't have any,
He's a good-looking guy, though.
Radar.
radar apparently.
Did he give you
Brad,
any free drinks?
Brad,
at least?
Brad, it was a
Nah,
good-looking
that's
guy.
outstanding.
Brad, it was a good-looking
But
guy.
he wasn't a feminine.
Messing with you, man.
He wasn't feminine. I didn't, it just seemed like a normal guy. What do
He
I
was
know?
upset that you switched waitresses because you wanted your favorite waitress.
Yeah, well, that's what happened.
That's seriously what
No, no,
happened.
no, that's what happened.
Brad
No, because I have
requested his favorite waitress, which is our favorite
The
waitress.
waitress is my friend at
sure.
this place. She's my friend. So she goes, "Oh, that's my friend. I'll take over." And then they got into a fight because she came to me later and said, "Oh, the bartender likes you. He's gay. And he's like having a fight with me that I'm not. That he's not dirty." I'm like, "Oh my god."
Only on this show.
I'm like, I never heard of such a thing.
Oh, my God.
I said, so
And I
told
made
her,
it clear to
said-
Brad, this is a wonderful country
Yeah, so
that you live in.
Right, right. So I said, listen, I
Brad,
have nothing against the
there's
bartender.
nothing wrong with it, man.
But tell me he has no chance
Work with it.
whatsoever.
Anyway, you're turning red, dude.
Yeah, I'm not turning red.
Yes, you are.
We never went to social media check-in. We have a minute to go. Let's go. quickly.
Yes, Ann Homa is
Why is
asking
it
if a
everybody
parent
called?
files an I-130 for an unmarried child over 21, permanent resident since September 2016. She received the receipt that her documents have been received. How long should take to
What
get
year?
another response?
What year?
It was filed in September 2016.
You'll probably hear by the end of the year, but your kid's not coming here for about 6 or 7 more years.
Nella Bourne got my I-45 interview notice, and the day after I
Nella
received a canceled notice due to unforeseen circumstances. What you think happened?
I think either there was unforeseen circumstances or they're investigating you. Maybe the officer who was supposed to be interviewing you decided to take a vacation. Maybe they overbooked, or maybe they're investigating. It could be completely nothing, or it could be something really serious, or it could be anything in between. And really the answer, you would know the answer better than me. And my question to you is, do you have any skeletons in your closet that they would need to investigate you? If not, then it's obviously innocent, and maybe they overbooked or whatever it is.
They're backlogged, probably.
Backlash, yeah.
Melisha Barrett, good morning, guys. My friend filed her citizenship a few weeks ago. Yesterday, she got a letter to come in for an interview, but she hasn't done her biometrics yet. Is this normal?
No, but go for the interview anyway.
Yes.
Not normal. Not normal. Squeeze, we gotta go. We're out
Let's
of time
make it
here.
legal.
Yeah, thank you. See you at 12.
Thank you. See you at 12.
What happened?
Prior results.
Specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation.
Broad results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.